goes right down Main Street. That layup was short. Doss was able to seize it.
Yeah.
Baldwin, nice dribbling, got away from Lamar. And a double dribble is called against Baldwin. Jace Williams will come in for Lincoln. Jackson Lofton back in for Silas.
Hold on, man. Lincoln putting that.
Silas has played 7 games within 4 points or less this season. They are 3-4 in those games. Sharif Delaney going right to the basket and draws the foul. It'll be Collier's first.
Yeah.
Sharif Delaney, after missing his first 2 free throws, he will look to
he got 7 points and they got
try and cash in here.
They're up 14-6. Huh? He has 7 and the other team has 6. He's outscoring the
minute left in the first quarter.
Yeah, I went up there.
Sharif Delaney cans the first.
About 70 people outside the gate. Motherfuckers is waiting. I'm like, man, they ain't gonna let nobody else finish. It's over. Ain't nobody.
Sharif Delaney and Justice Holt, the only 2 Lincoln players that have scored in this game.
So yeah,
he goes 2 for 2 at this trip.
I'm in this motherfucking thing, man. So I get the niggas. I'm live.
Lincoln scored the first 4 points in this game. Silas the next 14. Lincoln the most recent 4. That pass is out of bounds. And a little miscommunication from Silas, and it's a turnover. Lincoln's lone loss against Washington Schools came to Bellarmine Prep at home, 67-61. That 3 is short. Offensive rebound. Lilly banks it in. Now a 6-0 run for Lincoln. Doss spots up from 3. The third 3 of the quarter for Silas, and they're up 7. Shot clock turned off with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Sharif Delaney, long pass, finds Lilly. Holt at the free throw line. 3 players converge on him, and he traveled with 9 seconds left. Silas an opportunity for a late basket. There's Pleasant Tolliver with 5. Pleasant Tolliver puts it up. It's off the mark, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Silas takes a 17-10 lead over Lincoln. The second quarter is coming up.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The weather is changing, and it's time to make sure your vehicle is ready for heavy rain, cold morning starts, plus ice and snow. Schedule an appointment now at Point S Centralia OK Tire to have a multi-point inspection. The pros at Point S will check your shocks, brakes, including fluid, battery, and of course your tires. Point S Centralia OK Tire has the best brand name tires like Cooper, Goodyear, and Nokian in stock and ready to put on. Your new tires also come with a warranty good at over 200 locations. Point S Centralia OK Tire, 1741 Harrison Avenue in Centralia.
And we welcome you back inside of Silas High School. The Rams will have possession to open up the second quarter. They lead by 7 over Lincoln. Lofton up top, Collier, extra pass, Doss. Already made 1 3 tonight, has Doss. Looking for another. He's got it. Lead back up to double figures for Silas as they're doubling up Lincoln 20-10. Lamar challenged by Doss. Too much off the glass. Collier looking to run. Silas has numbers. Collier, oh, what a pass. Cannon Howard finishes it off. Trey Collier in his bag right now. Sharif Delaney, he is as well. What a move to get to the basket. First points of the second quarter for Lincoln come in style. 6 points for the sophomore of Davion Sharif Delaney. Lofton. Now it's Doss. Silas slowing things down a little bit on this trip. Lofton gets to the block and off the window. His first made field goal. First points of the night for Lofton. Leads back up to a dozen for Silas. Sharif Delaney from way downtown. First three of the night for Lincoln comes from the parking lot for DSD, and he's up to 9. Pleasant Tolliver to answer, and 1. Jace Williams targeted with his first. Sione Cajo coming back out onto the floor for Lincoln. As it looks like Holt will take a seat and Pleasant Tolliver back at the free throw line. And he caps off the old-fashioned three-point play. Sharif Delaney lost it, puts it up. Too much on it as it bounced off the heel. Now Pleasant Tolliver. Hesitation, drops it down low. Howard in a straitjacket, and they do get a jump ball possession arrow. That should be Lincoln ball because Silas, it is Lincoln ball. Silas had the ball to begin the second quarter, and so possession arrow just hadn't been switched, so we're all on the same page. .554 left in the first half. Silas with a 12-point lead over Lincoln, 27-15. Lamar. Into the lane. Stop. Step through. Another short shot that just doesn't go for Lincoln. Collier had his pass deflected. Goes right to Pleasant Tolliver. Pulls up and drops it in. 9 points for Mekhi Pleasant Tolliver. Sharif Delaney had that one partially deflected before the travel. And Lamar went behind the back and is fouled. Boy, excellent defense. Cannon Howard really closed out, and Jackson Lofton picks up his first. That forced Sharif Delaney to have to hang on to it for that extra second in the air, but they did get a hand on it and dislodged it. Uriah Wilson into the game for Lincoln. Sharif Delaney, he's feeling it, looking for another three. This time it's wide left. Offensive rebound for Cajo. Dishes it to Lamar. And Lamar trying to feed it through, but Doss was there. 2-on-1 as Collier trying to work around Wilson. And a foul. They're going to count the basket as well. Goaltending as Collier gets the basket.
He's taking his personal, man.
Wilson with the foul. And Collier, if he can convert on the free throw, will be the first player in double figures tonight.
Somebody, I just got an argument with somebody about him. Like, man, he moves different.
That one went in and out. That's the first missed free throw by Silas this evening, but they still hold a 16-point lead. And it was last touched by Lincoln. So Silas looking to add to their massive lead. Pleasant Tolliver to Doss. Over to the far side where it's Lofton. Doss to Pleasant Tolliver up top. Snap it around the horn. 10 on the shot clock. Howard. Now he goes right to the basket. And another short one that pops out. This time it's Silas who doesn't see it fall. Wilson thought about the three. Thinks better of it. Finds Sharif Delaney down low. And he is fouled. Malachi Doss is hit with his first foul. Both sides with 2 team fouls. 4:27 left in the second quarter.
Come on.
Sharif Delaney, he's up to 10 points. First player to reach that. He's also made his last 3 free throws after missing his first 2. Now 4 in a row.
Yeah, man, I tried to go in there. I'm going to post the picture.
Silas already a 14-point second quarter. Just had 17 in all of the first quarter. Pleasant Tolliver was looking to match that with the 3. Instead goes baseline, whips it into the corner. Howard spots up. Cannon Howard with 7 points. And Silas can do no wrong tonight. They lead by 16. What a performance from the Rams. Nice pass from Cajo down low. Lilly is fouled. Jalen Lilly will step up to the free throw line after taking a hard tumble. Cannon Howard, his first, team third. Talked about that, maybe not necessarily desperation that Coach Barbie was talking about for the Rams, but the significance of this game, and not just the rivalry, but just how important it is for them to maybe try and break away from that 3-way tie between third and fifth place in the Narrows division.
Okay, who's number 15?
Lilly will have a pair of free throws. He has 2 points in the first quarter.
All right. Yeah, I see it.
Hasn't scored yet in the second.
God damn it.
We're halfway through the second quarter, a 33-17 lead for Silas. Make sure you stick around for our Proactive Sportsman halftime show. Talk about the first half, preview the second half. Myrie Woods into the ballgame for the first time for Silas. Lilly did not convert on the first free throw attempt.
I wanted to pull up, but yeah, I'm happy watching it from the crib.
He does on the second.
I said, well, these niggas is killing it, but I'm happy watching from the house.
Lofton into the front court.
Yeah.
Lofton will hand it off for Collier. He'll try the elbow jumper. Little too steep. Good rebound for Lamar. Lincoln's ready to run with numbers. Oh, what a pass down low. They swing it out. Lamar gets it back. Looks for the 3 and hits. O'Shea Lamar with his first basket. After a nifty pass down low, gets rewarded with the triple. Pleasant Tolliver to Woods. Into the corner, Doss, another 3, his third of the half. Malachi Doss with 9 points. Lamar, he traveled. Casey Williams with those 2 fouls returns for Lincoln, just as Holt comes in as well. So at the 3:03 mark of the first half, Coach Rogers decides to bring back Casey Williams. Even though he hasn't scored, he is a very important piece to this team. Up top, it's Lamar. Sorry, it's Collier. Bounce it over for Doss. What a night he's had coming off the bench. Collier gets it back. 3-2 zone for Lincoln. 6 on the shot clock. It's turned over. Long pass up ahead for Wilson. He tracks it down in the corner. Nice pass for Holt. And that one spins out. Williams cleans it up. Casey Williams, his first basket.
Yeah. They got to get some stops, though, man. You can't win if you keep on letting.
Doss to Collier for 3. That one rattled out. Offensive rebound for Myrie Woods. Timeout taken by Silas. Here at the 2:12 mark of the first half, we'll step aside as well.
The 2025 Professor GW's Football Picks grand prize is a ticket bonanza. With 2 tickets to the Seahawks, Kraken, Mariners, Sounders, Storm, Rainiers, and Emerald Down. Rules and restrictions apply. Go to EliSportsNetwork.com.
Turn the damn commercial off. I'll post the haircuts. You know you ain't gonna post them, bro. Watch me. Not gonna post them, fam.
Remember, the Sumner Holiday Inn Express is your team headquarters. Just minutes from the Tacoma Dome, Spark Stadium, King County Aquatic Center, and other area locations. The Sumner Holiday Inn Express has special team rates with big, comfortable rooms. There's a free breakfast buffet and free parking that includes room for your bus. Enjoy the pool, hot tub, and weight room. They have rooms for big team meetings, pre-planned team meals, and more. Winning it all begins with your on-the-road headquarters at the Sumner Holiday Inn Express.
38-23, Silas used their first timeout. It was a full timeout. As the Rams lead by 15 here at home, and Coach Barbie said they need to be smart with their timeouts. They keep the energy high, and Collier lays it in. He's up to 11. Lamar down low. Williams on the shot fake, blocked from behind. Williams gets it back and is fouled down low. Pleasant Tolliver was the one that had the block from behind. Irie Woods is the one who came in, had the foul. So Casey Williams at the free throw line with 1:48 left in the first half. And Coach Barbie said they want to use the timeouts wisely, not just to stop the opposition's momentum, but to keep up our energy and keep up our momentum. And it clearly paid off right there. Williams splashes in the first. A.J. Smith returns to the game for Silas. He has 2 fouls. Silas a 23-point quarter. Lincoln a 14-point quarter after the misfire from the free throw line. Sharif Delaney with some good hustle trying to win back the ball for the Abes. Now some pressure being shown by Lincoln. They chuck it down the floor. It goes right to Doss, and he lays it in. And both A.J. Smith and Casey Williams out there with 2 fouls. Wilson bounced it in for Holt. In the lane, Holt, shot fake, another block. This time it was Pleasant Tolliver. And it was last touched by Casey Williams out of play. Silas going the length of the floor. Silas has scored more points this quarter than Lincoln has in the entire first half. 25 points in the second, 24 in the half for Lincoln. Nearly more as that one rattled out for Doss. He was looking to connect on his 4th first half 3. Sharif Delaney trying to shake and bake. Steps back for 3. Davion Sharif Delaney, 10 points this quarter. He has 14 on the night, over half of Lincoln's points. Pleasant Tolliver to respond. Too steep on the 3, slapped out of play by Collier, and it will go Lincoln way as Jalen Lilly comes back onto the floor for Lincoln. Lincoln defeated Mount Tahoma 62-53 on Friday. Keep things going for the Abes as Sharif Delaney couldn't get it to drop. Holt does. Justice Holt with his first basket of the second quarter. Shot clock turned off with 25 seconds left in the half. A.J. Smith for 3. Skitters out. Holt trying to track it down. Loose ball scooped up by Lofton. Pleasant Tolliver telling his team it's all right. We can calm down. Lofton with 8 to the basket. Had it ripped away by Williams. Now it's Lamar up ahead Floater by Lilly is short, and that is how the first half comes to a close. It is a 42-29 lead for Silas at the half. We'll step aside and take a break. When we come back, it is our Proactive Sportsmen halftime show here on the Eli Sports and NFHS networks. Don't go anywhere.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
If they don't,
Let's talk about tomorrow for a minute. So where do you want to be years from now? Do you see yourself enjoying retirement? Well, if you hope to get there, you'll have to plan for it. Josh Wilson, a financial advisor at Morgan Stanley, can help. Josh will work with you to create a wealth plan that's based on how you want to live now and once you retire. And the great thing is, he's right here in Washington. For an appointment, call Josh at 360-704-2220. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC, member SIPC.
Spin Tees Screen Print and Graphics in Olympia gives you the very best printing and embroidery, perfect for teams, schools, companies, or special events. Get excellent quality, custom designs, quick turnaround, and low pricing. Count on Spin Tees for quality brands like Port Authority, Sport Tech, and District Threads. For easy ordering and results you'll love, go to spinteeprints.com or check them out on Facebook.
At Tyler Rental, quality equipment and helpful counter pros save you costly delays. For projects big and small, Tyler has Genie man lifts and forklifts, Deere excavators, welders, and generators, plus new tools from Steel, Milwaukee, and Hilti. While you're in the store, shop for hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, hearing protection, and much more. Contractors and homeowners depend on Tyler Rental for selection and well-maintained equipment to avoid downtime. Tyler Rental, 153 Hamilton Road, south of Chehalis.
that's crazy. That's what it is right now.
And we welcome you to the Proactive Sportsman halftime show. Proactive takes a team approach to rehabilitation, providing a well-rounded physical therapy experience. Locations are in Tumwater, Bellevue, Lacey, and Olympia. Work, sports, life. Get back to it. Proactive Physical Therapy. Boy, what a game that we have here. Silas up 42-29 at the half over Lincoln, and Silas using themselves a massive second quarter to continue building on their lead. They led 17-10 after the first quarter, and then it was a 25-19 second quarter where they outscore Lincoln once again to build up this 13-point lead. Right now, leading everybody, it is Trey Collier. He has 11 points. Davion Sharif Delaney has 14 points to lead everybody, but Trey Collier is leading Silas with 11 points. And then not that far behind him, he has Makai Pleasant-Tolliver and Malachi Doss, each with 9 points. And then Cannon Howard has 7 points for the Rams. 7 different Rams ended up scoring. And then there's a trio of players with 2 points, A.J. Smith, Jackson Lofton, and Myrie Woods, all with 2 points for Silas. So they're not just getting a lot of points from their top guys, but they're spreading it out as well, making it a very difficult attack to stop. As on the other side for Lincoln, as I mentioned, Sharif Delaney leading all scorers with 14 points. He had 10 of those coming in the second quarter alone, including a pair of 3-pointers. Then Justice Holt, he had 6 points, 4 points coming courtesy of, 3 points for Jalen Lilly, O'Shea Lamar, and Casey Williams. And that is all the scoring for Lincoln. The Abe's, they are 6 of 10 from the free throw line. So even though they've gone to the free throw line, not as good as they might be hoping. And then on the other side for Silas, they've only gotten to the free throw line 6 times. They have converted 5 of 6 from the free throw line, although it has been a while since we've seen a Silas free throw. They have also been able to knock down the 3 ball pretty well. 5 threes made by 3 different players. Malachi Doss is the one who's really been leading the charge from beyond the arc. He has knocked down 3 triples as Silas. They're already out of the locker room. A very quick speech from Coach Barbie, and rightfully so with the way how his Rams are playing. Then on the other side for Lincoln, they have converted just 3 threes. O'Shea Lamar with a triple and Davion Sharif Delaney with the 2 coming in the second quarter. Just a reminder, we are going to be back here for Silas taking on Bellarmine Prep here on ESN. That'll be on Thursday. It'll be a doubleheader of girls and boys action. Make sure you head over to EliSportsNetwork.com, click on our broadcast page to sign up for an NFHS Network subscription if you aren't already, or if someone you know is wanting to watch the game or rewatch the games, you can always do that. Head over to EliSportsNetwork.com, click on our broadcast page. All right, let's go over a couple of keys to a victory for both sides. Let's start with Lincoln. Certainly the first thing for the Abes has to be to make those short baskets, because they have had a lot of shots really inside of 5 feet that they have not been able to convert as of late. So if they are able to get those short shots to fall, limit the turnovers, they've turned the ball over quite a bit due to the havoc defense that Silas has been throwing at them. That could really turn this game on its head. Then on the other side for Silas, maybe for them would be just get to the free throw line a little bit more. Put Lincoln into more foul trouble, because Casey Williams sitting at 2 fouls, Jaden Williams sitting at 2 fouls. That's really it for Lincoln for foul trouble. Davion Sharif Delaney didn't pick up a foul, just as Holt didn't pick up a foul either. So perhaps if Silas can put Lincoln into some foul trouble and also make sure they limit the turnovers as well and don't let this halftime break stop their momentum, they could be poised for a big win that could really jumpstart the 2026 portion of the season. All right, we'll step aside and take one last break, and when we come back, we've got third quarter action between Silas and Lincoln, with the Rams leading by a baker's dozen on their home floor.
Are you making these money mistakes that will
ruin your life?
Act rich, get rich.
It's new. It's gross. It's Bitcoin. Crypto, baby! Are you wondering, how am I making money? How am I traveling the world and just living my best life? Well, it's pretty easy. Okay?
See what I mean? Let's talk about managing your money in real life.
Mom, get out of here!
Thank you.
Find a healthier approach to money at Gisa.
Southwest Washington is making the switch.
Where the best 80s are played every single day. The music, the whole genre is my favorite station. Oh my God, it makes the whole day.
This is the all-new Moni FM.
Are you interested in continuing your athletic career? If so, Centralia College could be the place for you. Our programs here are designed to inspire and help kids evolve and grow individually, both on and off the field. If all of that sounds great, come join us here at Centralia College.
The 2025 Professor GW's Football Picks Grand Prize is a ticket bonanza. With 2 tickets to the Seahawks, Kraken, Mariners, Sounders, Storm, Rainiers, and Emerald Down. Rules and restrictions apply. Go to EliSportsNetwork.com for a full list of rules and entry forms. Good luck.
Do you yearn to learn? Check out Centralia College Areas of Study. We've got fine arts and design, early childhood education, application development, biology, and who could forget electronics, robotics, and automation. Want to learn more? Check out our website or give us a call today.
And we welcome you back inside of Silas High School. A 13-point lead for the Silas Rams over the Lincoln Abes. It will be Silas to have the ball to begin the second half. And, you know, these two teams, they have a really rich history of basketball. Tacoma has just a great tradition, and all of Washington for that matter, of basketball. Silas, they have made state every decade since the 60s when their first state appearance came in the 1959-1960 school year. Then on the other side for Lincoln, they have made state every single year since the 1940s. Their first state appearance was in 1941. There's actually just 4 fouls to foul out then, and it was changed to 5 fouls to foul out in 1945. They also finished 4th in 1941, did Lincoln. Both teams made it to state last year. Silas was a 20 seed last year, Lincoln a 6 seed. But it's Silas with the ball, up 13 over Lincoln to begin this second half. Jackson Lofton hands it off for Cannon Howard. Back up top, it's Trey Collier. Big hop step. Foul called against the Rams. It looks like Howard was the guilty party with the illegal screen set at the top. Lincoln trying to get some momentum here. A 3 could make it a 10-point game. Pretty much the entire second quarter was played with a 10-point margin. And it is going back to Silas after the excellent defense from Jackson Lofton. So I think the referees are just making sure they inbound it in the right spot. Collier will inbound right in front of his new school student section. Collier pops it in for A.J. Smith, who had 14 points and 4 threes in their thrilling win against Renton. Looks for the corner 3. This time it skids out. That's where he made his money, did A.J. Smith, with those right corner 3s. Good defense from Lincoln. Now on the run, O'Shea Lamar. Contact with Collier. Offensive foul. Lamar with his first. And the dynamic backcourt duo ends up colliding just 35 seconds into the second half. A year ago, those two were one of the best backcourts in the whole state. Now they're going head-to-head against each other. Oh, how much can change in a year. Lofton. He was guarded tightly by Lamar. Had to get rid of it. Nice pass to Collier, but he banked it off the side of the backboard out of play. And it will looks like it will stay here with Silas.
He might not have been short. But also, we can't see that.
Put 17 on the shot clock as well.
But he might be right there, so.
Tension starting to build up a little bit more. Kai Pleasant-Tolliver lofts it in for Collier. Collier bounces it down low, tried to find Cannon Howard and knocked out of play, and it will be Lincoln ball. So Lincoln able to force a couple of turnovers early in this third quarter. And they convert. Haven't seen a point yet put up in the third by either side. It's Justice Holt at the top. Nice screen from Jaden Williams. Holt to the basket. Tough shot with the left hand. Justice Holt up to 8 points. He has a basket in every quarter of this game. Lofton to Pleasant-Tolliver. Collier snaps it into the corner for Lofton. 12 on the shot clock for Silas. Pleasant-Tolliver, excellent find down low, and A.J. Smith tucks it in. First basket of the second half for Silas. They've had the answer all night for everything Lincoln has thrown at him as O'Shea Lamar has a superb layup drop in. Just his second basket. He's up to 5 points. Pleasant-Tolliver sent the double team at him. Great find in the corner. Lofton for 3. It rattles out. Holt with the board on the run. Holt finds Lamar. 4-3. Lincoln has trimmed the deficit down to 8. 44-36. Silas out in front. Lincoln, they are a second half team. They did it all year last year, and they're proving it again this year. Howard from the free throw line. Shot was blocked by Casey Williams. Holt sends it back for Davion Sharif Delaney, coming off of those 10 points in the second quarter, including a couple of threes. Steps back beyond the arc, but good defense from Collier to close out. Sharif Delaney still with it. And one! Muscles his way through three. Rams for the basket. Collier will collect his second foul. And Davion Sharif Delaney from the free throw line can make it a 5-point game.
There we go. That's what I said. I wasn't into the
It is a 9-2 run, Lincoln, to start the second half. Sharif Delaney, 4 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half. He has now made 5 consecutive free throws. 17 points for the sophomore. Howard racing to the basket. Too much on the layup attempt. A basket makes it a one-possession game. Sharif Delaney going up against Pleasant Tolliver. Sharif Delaney to the basket. Draws more contact and heads back to the free throw line.
Them niggas had the craziest half-court speed. I'm turning shit up.
Mekhi Pleasant Tolliver with his first, and Sharif Delaney was our game MVP last year, that game against Silas, and he said that he just likes to have fun, and that's when he's at his best. It's when he's playing with a lot of fun. Timeout taken by Silas. First 30-second timeout that Silas has used, but he was very excited about that basket that he made and actually gave credit to one of his teammates for taking a late charge in the game and said that that was something that they were looking to do a year ago, was take a lot of charges. That got the momentum back on Lincoln's side, and Sharif Delaney did the rest. And he is really carrying the load for Lincoln right now with 17 of their 39 points.
17.
Next up behind him in points is O'Shea Lamar and Justice Holt with 8 points each. And Lamar has had 5 points in this third quarter. So at the 4:52 mark of the third quarter, Coach Barbie for Silas has already used 2 of his timeouts. Coach Rogers with 4 timeouts in his back pocket. Sharif Delaney sinks the first. This to make it just a 3-point deficit for Lincoln, and it pops out. Holt trying to fight for the rebound. Good, strong rebound from Malachi Doss. Pleasant Tolliver. And to back it out to the logo. Trying to get around Lamar, and contact on the reach-in. There are already 3 team fouls called against Silas. That's just the second against Lincoln. Pleasant Tolliver was our game MVP for their victory against Renton when he had 23 points. Had it poked away, sends it down low for Lofton. Lofton trying to back it out, and he does. Collier from way outside, no, and Holt the board. Sharif Delaney looking for another 3. Skids out. Offensive rebound for Casey Williams and draws the foul on the floor. This will be the 4th against Silas as a team, and it is the 3rd against Collier. Now next Silas foul will put Lincoln at the free throw line. And Lamar trying to pop it in for anyone. That was read perfectly by Collier. Accelerates up the floor, spin move, can't bank it in, and a foul is called. Jaden Williams will be hit with his 3rd foul. They're going to say it was under the basket. They're going to say it's on the floor. They're also trying to make sure that the nope, they're going to say that it is 2 free throws. Referee originally said it was under the hoop, and now they're going to say it is 2 foul shots for Trey Collier. Wide left on the first. He has missed his last 2 free throw attempts, has Collier. He also had 10 steals in a victory against Curtis earlier this year, an 80-78 victory. Pours in the second. First point of the second half for Trey Collier. He's up to a dozen. Myrie Woods back on the floor for Silas. Their lead up to 45-40. Silas has led ever since it was 4-3. Nice defense from Lofton, forced Lamar to lose his balance, and now Woods picks up the loose ball. Woods, oh, what a lay-in! Give credit to Jackson Lofton, who forced the steal. Woods finished it off excellently. Lamar for 3. Lincoln responds, and they trail by 4, 47-43, with 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Pleasant Tolliver. Sharif Delaney clapping in Pleasant Tolliver's face. 10 on the shot clock as Pleasant Tolliver has that one drift out. Holt the rebound. Holt taking it coast to coast, spinning, and toss it in, +1. Malachi Doss with his second foul. Holt trying to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. This is his first trip to the free throw line. And it rattles out. 47-45, Silas with the lead. They've seen some pretty big leads, but it's all gone away here in the third. And a whistle is called and a timeout by Coach Barbie just before the turnover. He was right next to the referee, and they have 8 on the shot clock at the 2:45 mark of the third. So Silas now with just 2 timeouts left. Lincoln still with 4. But Silas needing a basket. They have only put up 5 points in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Lincoln, they have put up 16. There's a 13-point lead at the half. And Lincoln, they scored the first 4 points of this game, jumped out to a nice start. But then Silas responded with a 14-0 run, and they have just not looked back since. Coach Rogers, after a lot longer of a conversation in the locker room than Silas had, has really fired his team up. 8 on the shot clock for Silas. Cannon Howard to inbound. Whips it in for Lofton. Lofton going one-on-one with Lamar. Up top, Pleasant Tolliver for 3. That one just barely skidded off the rim. What a play from Myrie Woods, who saved it, banks it off of Jaden Williams, and it stays here with the Rams. They're just going to take off a second on the shot clock, put it down to 29. So virtually a fresh shot clock for Silas as they inbound. Woods has made a couple of excellent plays tonight. Pleasant Tolliver nearly lost the dribble. Doss has been awesome from 3. Pleasant Tolliver looking to connect. Still can't get it to fall. It actually hit the shot clock off of the bounce, so it will be Lincoln ball. 2 ties it. 3 will take the lead as Keandre Baldwin back on the floor for Silas. Sharif Delaney to tie. No. Pinball's around. It's still up for grabs, and it goes right to Myrie Woods, and he saves it for Howard. Silas with numbers on the break. Down low, it's Baldwin. That layup ricocheted out. Sharif Delaney up ahead for Lincoln. Now it's Holt. And one! Justice Holt ties it at 47 apiece. Myrie Woods with his second, and Davion Sharif Delaney is in the backcourt clapping right now. He is fired up. And Justice Holt can give Lincoln the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter when it was 4-3. And that is what he just did. He nails the free throw. Lincoln out in front, 48-47. They have outscored Silas 19-5 in the third quarter. Still a minute 45 left in the quarter. Woods is fouled. Jaden Williams, his fourth. Well, the ball has just found Myrie Woods here in the third quarter. And he has a chance to put Silas back out in front. As Jalen Lilly comes back in for the Abes. No, he'll have to wait until after the first free throw. Woods ties it up at 48. So now Jalen Lilly will come in for Jaden Williams, who has those 4 fouls. And Woods puts Silas back in the lead. Lamar, nice pass down low. Casey Williams spins out. Lamar, the board, and pops it in. O'Shea Lamar up to 13 points, 10 of them coming in the third. Lincoln up in front, 50-49. It was 50-50 after regulation last year. We're still in the third quarter. Baldwin. Back to Doss from way downtown. Missed everything, out of play. Lincoln ball. Coach Rogers wants his Lincoln fans. He's saying, bring it on. He wants more noise from his Lincoln faithful. Sharif Delaney to inbound, and here comes some of that press coming from Silas. It's worked so well in the second half already this year. Multiple times they've used it to come back. Howard poked it free from Sharif Delaney, but Lilly was right on the spot. Lamar looking for another three. His third of the quarter. Lincoln up 4, matching what they did to begin the game when they led by 4. Lofton can't bank it home. Nice rebound from Lilly down low. Sharif Delaney brings it into the front court. It's been a while since we've heard from him. That three is short. Sharif Delaney gets his own rebound. Now Sharif Delaney trying to attack. Picks it up. Outside. Lamar. Another one. His fourth three. Lincoln up 7. Howard trying to create. Shot was short. Doss the rebound with 3 seconds left. He's fouled with 1.8 left in the quarter by Justice Holt. And that is his first. O'Shea Lamar walked out of the locker room at the halftime break with 3 points. He now leads the game with 19. 2 very important free throws for Silas. Can't get it to drop on the first for Malachi Doss. Again, 1.8 left here in the third. Doss drains it. Holt finds Lamar. That won't count. And that's how the third quarter comes to a close. What a quarter for Lincoln. They nearly double up the amount of points they had in all the first half. They had a 26-point third quarter, and they lead by 6 going into the fourth here on the Eli Sports and NFHS networks.
Thorbeck's Athletic Club is your community fitness destination with 4 locations in Centralia, Chehalis, Grand Mound, and South Bend. A Thorbeck's membership gains you access to all facilities, including state-of-the-art cardio and strength equipment, group fitness classes, indoor pool, basketball, pickleball, and more. Thorbeck's is more than a gym. They're a support system helping you live healthier and happier. Experience the difference and join the Thorbeck's community today, where everyone belongs.
The real estate market is changing, and John L. Scott can answer your questions with a free market analysis. If you're a homeowner, it's really important to get a current market analysis. It only takes a few minutes of your time and contains valuable information about your biggest investment. This might be the year to make a move and take advantage of this market. For your free market analysis, see Laura Lee today at John L. Scott, 900 West Main in Centralia.
Welcome back to Silas High School. Lincoln, they lead 56-50 after they did have a 27-point quarter. They outscored Silas 27-8 in the third quarter alone, and they lead by 6. But they start the fourth quarter off with a turnover, does Lincoln. It's an incredible turn of events in the third. Collier trying to create space. Tough shot is short. Holt snares the rebound. Holt pushes it up ahead. Lamar, after a sensational 16-point outburst in the third, took extra steps. Still looking for the first points of this fourth quarter. Cannon Howard skips it across for Doss. Pleasant Tolliver spinning, trying to work by Casey Williams, and another short one that bounced out. It was Lincoln who had trouble with the short-range shots in the first half, and now it's Silas who can't get them to drop in the second. Sharif Delaney finds Williams, who is fouled by Pleasant Tolliver. That's just his second. So Sharif Delaney will inbound for Lincoln. Well, Lamar somehow was able to get it. Jackson Lofton playing some good defense. Sharif Delaney steps back from way outside and rims out. Howard navigates through everyone on Lincoln, going to the basket. Cannon Howard with the first points of the fourth quarter. He's up to 9 points. Sharif Delaney, nice fake in the lane and tosses it in. He has 20. Him and Lamar trading who wants to be game high in this one, and maybe game MVP as well. Lofton at the top sets up the Silas offense as the Rams trail by 6. Howard to Pleasant Tolliver, lost the handle. Casey Williams up ahead. Sharif Delaney, alley-oop to himself. Showtime for DSD. Lincoln up 8. Lofton. Try to kick it out for Howard. Was able to just barely keep it in play. Howard step back foot on the line. It is a 2. And Cannon Howard is up to 11. Lilly back up top to Lamar. Lilly gets it back. Nice pass down low for Casey Williams. Lobbing it for Holt. That one was blocked by Doss. AJ Smith waiting to check in for Silas as Pleasant Tolliver brings it up. Tries to work around Casey Williams, and he will get hit with the foul. Williams ticketed with his third, so now AJ Smith can check in. The junior with 4 points tonight for Silas. Lincoln up 60-54, 4:56 left in regulation. Collier for three. Trey Collier cuts the Silas deficit in half. Lamar to respond. No. Casey Williams the board, and he traveled. Casey Williams trying to dispute it. Both Coach Rogers and Davion Sharif Delaney just telling him it's okay, got to move on to the next play. Very important that no one picks up a technical foul in this juncture of the game. Student section making some noise for the Rams. A three will tie it. Smith hands it off for Lofton. Lofton lost the dribble. It was deflected by Lamar. 8 on the shot clock. Lofton dashes into the front court. Has to create into the corner. Collier to tie it. No. Offensive rebound is put back in by Pleasant Tolliver. He has 11. Silas trails by 1. Lamar up the other way, and he is fouled on his way to the basket. It was on the outside by Lofton, his second. Halfway through the fourth quarter, 60-59, Lincoln out in front. We are a long way from the finish line. Holt hands it off to Lilly. Into the corner, Sharif Delaney, short on the three. Pleasant Tolliver on the run. Can't get it to drop. Follow-up from Collier was short as well. Now it's Lincoln with numbers up ahead. Holt to Casey Williams. No, the putback from Lilly. That was rejected by the rim, and now they flip it up ahead. Pleasant Tolliver gives Silas the lead. Boy, Lilly tried the putback dunk, and now the three is short by Lilly. Rebound is tipped out of play. Nope, they have a foul called. Referee underneath the basket had it going out of bounds. Referee on the near side has Pleasant Tolliver with his third. Lincoln with 4 timeouts, Silas with 2. Possession arrow in favor of Silas. Sharif Delaney flips it in for Lamar. Lamar working on Lofton. Nice fake. That one somehow didn't go, but Casey Williams puts it back in. Timeout Lincoln. So Lincoln has used both of their 30-second timeouts. All 3 timeouts they have left are fulls. All 2 timeouts for Silas are fulls as well. How poetic that we are at this mark of 62-61. As we turn the calendar over from 2025 to 2026, we're still stuck in 2025. That was the final score here a year ago, but it was in overtime. Perhaps it's a harbinger of what's to come tonight. These two teams playing so even once again. Silas, their 4 games lost this season. It's been by a combined 8 points. They lost both games last year to Lincoln by a total of 3. Coach Barbie said, the teams that make it to state, the teams that make deep runs at state, they win these kind of games. And he's really pointed at Bonnie Lake. And I don't believe the clock started. Pointed at that Bonnie Lake team. He said that's a state team. That's a team that's going to win some games at state with the way how they've been able to pick off a couple of wins at the T-Town Throwdown in excellent fashion, including that championship game victory over Silas. And how true it is. Look no further than the Lincoln team of a year ago when they won seemingly every game so close. Think back to that district semifinal game against Federal Way where they were down 10 points in the fourth quarter. And they somehow rallied back. And Sharif Delaney and Lilly come up with the steal. Lamar, high off the glass, is fouled. Cannon Howard with his third on a foul that he just had to take. And he's going to force O'Shea Lamar to try and earn his points at the free throw line. Lamar has just scored in 2 quarters. 3 points in the second, 16 in the third, 19 overall. Looking for point number 20 at the free throw line, and that's what he's got. And Lincoln has got a 2-point lead, 63-61, 2:58 left in regulation. Now it's up to a 3-point lead. 21 points for O'Shea Lamar. Collier to tie it. It was short, bounced out of play. Good effort, though, from A.J. Smith trying to track down that rebound. You can see just how much it means to both of these two teams in this crosstown rivalry game. And again, Lincoln, their lone league loss came to Bellarmine Prep, who stands atop the narrow standings. Silas in a 3-way tie for third. However, as again, I don't believe the clock started, so there's going to be just trying to get the clock all situated. Silas, Central Kitsap, and Gig Harbor all at 3-3. One of those teams is going to be the one out, as only the top 4 make it to the PSL tournament in each division. And then this year, it's 6 teams that make it into the district tournament from the PSL. Last year it was 7. This year it's down to 6. They alternate with the NPSL as to who gets those bids out of this district. Lamar hands it off to Lilly. Casey Williams at the free throw line. Dawson bite on the shot fake. Holt bounces it outside for Sharif Delaney. Sharif Delaney trying to create from 3. Can't get it to drop, and it did hit the score shot clock again above the basket. That is out of bounds. Can hit the top of the backboard, can hit the side of the backboard, but anything else that is part of that stanchion is out of bounds. Howard. Outside Smith, shot, fake, and drive. Nice pass down low for Doss, and he puts it in. Malachi Doss is up to 11 points. Silas down 1. Lamar drifts off. Howard the board. Howard backs it for Smith. Doss, extra pass in the corner. Collier had that one swatted away by Casey Williams. Davion Sharif Delaney with 90 seconds left in regulation. 1-point lead Lincoln. Sharif Delaney to the basket. 22 for the sophomore. Lead back up to 3. Doss, tough shot, short on the jumper. Sharif Delaney heaves it forward for Lamar. Lamar somehow gets it in. 23 points for O'Shea Lamar. Lincoln leads by 5. A minute to go. Collier from way downtown. It spins out. Poked out of play. It's last touched by Lincoln. Silas with 2 timeouts. Lincoln with 3. Doesn't look like either coach will take one. 56.8 seconds left. Pleasant Tolliver and 1. Mackay Pleasant Tolliver with 15 makes it a 3-point game. Holt picks up his second. It's also just the second team foul against Lincoln. Silas sitting at 4 team fouls, so the next foul will put Lincoln at the free throw line. The way how Silas likes to press, we'll have to see what they do especially after this made free throw. They'll have a timeout to think about it. Kai Pleasant Tolliver, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He has 16 points. That will lead the Rams. Silas is down to just 1 timeout. Lincoln still with 3. So at this point, with it being a 68-66 lead for Lincoln, Silas can probably not foul, you would think, although not intentionally anyway. He could certainly go for the steal, and if they get a foul, it just kind of is what it is, and they make Lincoln make some free throws, in which Lincoln has not had the best free throw shooting night. Actually, both of these teams, Silas has had a pretty good night shooting from the free throw line, but Lincoln hasn't had the best free throw shooting night as they have had in some games past. So it's another thing to think about. And again, with the Rams with just 1 timeout and Lincoln with 3, Lincoln at least has a couple of opportunities if they can't get the ball in quickly. They'll be able to use those timeouts and bail them out of a 5-second call. And they also need to get the ball in the front court in 10 seconds, which neither of these teams have had an issue of doing. Stavion Sharif Delaney to inbound quickly for Lamar. Howard nearly got a hand on it. They set the trap up, cross-court pass, intercepted. Doss. Now it's Pleasant Tolliver. 2 to tie, 3 for the lead. Smith for the lead, short. Casey Williams skies up for the rebound and is fouled by Doss. So that will mean free throws for Lincoln. Still 31.6 seconds left. Casey Williams is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Davion Sharif Delaney, Makai Pleasant Tolliver sharing a fun conversation in the backcourt. Casey Williams, first free throw, too much.
There you go. There's our free throw that we need to be missed.
Possession arrow pointed Silas's way. Casey Williams, second free throw. Boy, down and out. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Collier slipped as he went towards the basket, and it's a travel. Collier trying to win against his former team, slipped on the hardwood. So now with 24 seconds left, Silas certainly has to start fouling. They've done a good job of almost creating some turnovers, and in the first half, they really did a good job of that. Sharif Delaney pops it in for Lilly. He's immediately fouled by Pleasant Tolliver. So now that's his 4th. Let's go over the fouling situation really quick for Silas. Pleasant Tolliver with 4, Collier and Cannon Howard and Malachi Doss all with 3. That's really the only foul scenario for Silas. So Pleasant Tolliver can't afford to have him foul out. Now Lilly is 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. And that one rims out.
I don't know why he's missing it, but play, but it's just not going to do it.
23.3 seconds left in regulation. If it were to go to overtime, each team gets an extra timeout. We play 4 minutes. That one rimmed out as well. Doss the rebound, and he tossed it over for Pleasant Tolliver. Pleasant Tolliver in the lane. Tough shot is fouled. 14.3 seconds left. Holt picks up his 3rd. Both him and Casey Williams with 3 fouls. Jaden Williams with 4, although we haven't seen Jaden Williams in this 4th quarter. 2 massive free throws from Makai Pleasant Tolliver. And it's spit out on the first. His first misfire from the free throw line tonight. Now the second. He's got it. 1 point game. Foul. And it'll be Sharif Delaney heading to the free throw line, although he seemed a little banged up after he was fouled. Malachi Doss, his fourth. Davion Sharif Delaney, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Had that outstanding second quarter. He's had some couple of clutch buckets as well. 22 points. A pair of baskets here in the fourth. And another missed free throw.
Oh my God,
See if Coach Barbie gets the timeout. He's talking with the referee now. Silas does have one timeout left in their back pocket. Let's see when he chooses to take it. Second free throw. That's short. Doss, the rebound, had it ripped away by Williams. And it will be Silas ball with 9.3 seconds left. Regulation. It's like Barbie wants his team to get into the front court for the timeout. Collier rolls it for Pleasant Tolliver. Pleasant Tolliver goes right to Coach Barbie. They call a timeout with 6.9 left. We'll leave it here. Silas out of timeouts. Now, for what it's worth, Lincoln, they still have a foul to give. They only have 3 fouls in the fourth quarter. And Lincoln with 3 timeouts. So what Lincoln could do is make Silas go deep into their playbook, and they can use all of their timeouts, or some of them at least. You still want to keep one in the back pocket in case of a made field goal with that running clock. You want to call a timeout, but they could, at least Coach Rogers could see what Silas draws up first, make him call a timeout, maybe even 2, and make Silas have to really think about who and where they will be going to. Kai Pleasant Tolliver, 17 points, had 17 last year. Trey Collier, 15 points tonight, including a made 3 here in the fourth quarter, going up against his former team. Will it be Malachi Doss or Cannon Howard? AJ Smith has been out there. That right corner has been waiting for him to bury a triple. Sharif Delaney, Casey Williams, Jalen Lilly, Justice Holt, O'Shea Lamar, the 5-4 Lincoln. Trey Collier, Malachi Doss, Kai Pleasant Tolliver, Cannon Howard, and AJ Smith, the 5-4 Silas. And it'll be Smith to inbound. 6.9 seconds left. It's Pleasant Tolliver, and he is fouled by Sharif Delaney. So there's that foul to give. And it's Sharif Delaney's first foul, incredibly. And that kind of works like a timeout as well. 5.5 seconds left here in the fourth. Smith to inbound again. Pleasant Tolliver didn't catch it cleanly. Pleasant Tolliver trying to go through traffic, is fouled with 1 second left. Holt with his fourth.
In the fourth, and they're down 1.
And Makai Pleasant Tolliver goes all the way back to the half-court line and gets some inspiration from A.J. Smith. He went 1 for 2 on his last trip to the free throw line. This to tie. Tie game.
I don't want to see this thing better every time.
Timeout Lincoln. Does it get any better than this? 68-68. Crosstown rivalry, league rivalry, division rivalry, and a second left in the fourth. And the senior, Makai Pleasant Tolliver, after experiencing heartbreak last year in this game, it's in his hands. He is one of 4 seniors on the Silas roster. Now, for what it's worth, we have seen an awful lot of offensive rebounds on missed free throws. So even if this is missed, Lincoln is still not in the clear, and it can come down to those little things and those little details that Coach Rogers was telling me pregame. Come down to something like that. Trey Collier is down in the lane for Silas. Also, Cannon Howard. Kai Pleasant Tolliver at the free throw line. Just converted on the first free throw. And it looks like another timeout. Yep, Lincoln will call another timeout.
And back-to-back timeout, technically.
So we'll be down to 1. Unsure what the referees are discussing because Coach Rogers called a timeout. You are able to call.
You can't call back-to-back timeout, please.
Nope, they're going to say you can't call timeout. Kind of ended up working out as a mini timeout anyway.
Yeah, no, that's a technical. That, if they don't, look, this is crazy. No, they didn't call that technical.
Kai Pleasant Tolliver.
You cannot call 2 timeouts back to back.
Still waiting for the second free throw. For the lead. Yes.
Dang.
Now the timeout for Lincoln. It's Makai Pleasant Tolliver.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know how
7 of 8 from the free throw line. 19 in the game. He has just put Silas up 1. Now Lincoln does have 1 timeout left. They can also run the baseline as well.
They need to be shooting free throws.
So who does Lincoln go to? Will it be Sharif Delaney? Will it be Lamar? Will it be one of the bigger bodies of Justice Holt? You have to think Sione Cajo. Yes, he did check in. He is the quarterback for Lincoln. A really good quarterback, we might add. One of the best quarterbacks in the state. Certainly, Coach Rogers will use him to throw the ball down the floor. So here comes Cajo. Yep, he will trot all the way down to the baseline to throw it in. Antoine Velarde Larkins has just checked in for the first time tonight for Silas. He is going to guard Cajo.
Yeah.
1 second left.
Yeah.
Cajo fires it in. Holt, count if it goes. Off the mark. Silas wins.
You win the game. You win the game if you don't miss the free throws at the end of the game. And they probably missed a lot of free throws this game.
What a game again here from Silas. And it's the Rams who are victorious, 69-68.
Yeah.
Silas wins another close one.
Hey, I thought you were there.
We'll be back in a moment with the Alderson's Awards West postgame show here on the Eli Sports and NFHS networks.
What makes a name?